Alright YouTube, so today's video is slightly different. We're going to talk about Monday. Haha, there's no Megapixel Monday anymore. All the 10 episodes or whatever are done. So we are talking about something slightly different today. So as you know, I am going to be traveling overseas soon and heading out to India. And so many of you have actually asked, what are you taking with you and what are you going to do there and things like that. So let me kind of sort of lay this out for you. Leave it in the comments below if you want to see my journey, from leaving from here to the airport, to the plane, to the lounges and whatnot, and, getting to India. If you're interested in stuff like that, I can do it for sure. I'm going to be taking this very camera, the PowerShot V10, for sure, no doubt. It's fantastic, it's small, it's outstanding quality, and I'm able to do some cool things with it. So, that's going to be fine. In addition to that, I plan to take one extra camera, and what I mean by that is I got two options here. One's a Sony, one's a Canon. So this is the Canon M50 with a 22 f2 lens, which is 35 f2 in full frame terms. This is an APS-C camera, and this is the RX1R Mark II 42 megapixel camera from Sony, and that's got a 35 f2 lens on there. Sound familiar? Should be perfect for street photography. Could I shoot an entire wedding on this if I had to? Yeah, you could. I mean, if you really paid attention. So they both are about the same size. On the M50, if you remember, was one of the first cameras to do that. That's where this whole vlogging mania started from. I don't like this side. It's nice that it flips forward, at least you can see. But I really like what's on the V10 right up top. And some of the older Sonys used to do that too. Sony, and then you made the ZV, EV, whatever, all those different variations of it. And then you went after this model. You already had a winning design, just didn't follow through with it. Anyway, lost cause. I don't know what they're gonna do with the A1 Mark II that's coming out. Probably a reused body. It's a new body from the A9 III. Let me look back. Pretty much the same body, just a little bit of reconfiguring here and there. Same sensor, that kind of thing. So I don't know what Sony's going to do. And to justify $6,500 or $7,000 for that camera, it's going to be hard to do because they've got a lot of competition from Nikon and Canon this time around. Last time when they introduced the A1, they didn't have as much competition, but now they do. So I think they're gonna have to sort of rethink some of these things, figure them out, but it'll be exciting to see what happens. Back to this trip. I need your input. Which one of these two cameras? I think I'm leaning more towards the Sony, but you let me know if you think the Canon's the way to go. It is lower megapixel, 24 versus 42. This is full frame, but it's also a fixed lens. This guy here is interchangeable, so I could take this guy and take one additional or two additional, like a 18 to 150 or something with me on the M50 and do that. Am I going to need that? I don't know. I don't think so. But, never know. I might just see a bald eagle right at the airport. No, that's not what I plan to do on this trip. I will share, sorry, I'm just messing with this mic, it's just bothering me. I'm just going to pull this guy down. Okay. I will be flying business class on one of the world's premier airlines, Emirates. If you're interested, I think I would like to show you guys sort of what you get when you pay a little bit more. And sometimes it's worth it to save up and do that. Last time we could not get business class, it was unavailable. and we sort of showed up as couch potatoes when we got to India. It was just like, you know, you were like a pretzel, I mean, all wrapped up. And I'm not knocking economy at all in any which way. I'm actually 6 feet 3 inches tall, so it's really hard for me to sit in those seats. My wife, it doesn't bother her so much because she's not as tall. But for me, it was kind of important. So I'm kind of excited to be doing the business class piece of it, and be able to actually use some of the world premiere lounges, especially between the Washington DC one for Emirates is okay. The one in Dubai is incredible. And then on the way back, we'll go in and actually try the Mumbai lounge for Emirates, which should be outstanding as well. And all of the amenities that you get. So if you're interested in seeing what, you know, flying on a Airbus 380 Dreamliner is like, and what all it has inside for business and first class, let me know in the comments below, and I can actually do these vlogs. If you're interested in that, you want me to do something a little different, I can. I want to do it more for me. I'm going to do it anyway, but if you guys are interested in that, I can make it into a vlogging style type of thing, so you guys can be a part of it through the journey. So once we get there, I think we have a day or 2 days of break, and then back on the plane to the first, you know, destination for a wedding, and then once we wrap up that wedding, come back to Mumbai, and then fly out again to another destination, to a pretty significant wedding. I'm not saying the first one is not significant. The location is it's in a king's palace, one of the palaces in India, so should be pretty wild. So now that you have sort of that context, leave your comments below. Which camera combinations? I even thought about taking the ZF, but then I have to actually take either a 40 millimeter or take some of the baddest lenses. I could do all that, but what I want to really avoid in this trip is worrying about gear. I want to be able to be free. I want to be able to have fun. Put this around my neck, or the M50 or something like that around my neck, and we're good to go. All I got to do is just swap out the battery as needed, and we should be good. Something that's small, light, fantastic for street. The only reason why I'm leaning towards the RX1R is because it is a full frame camera, and it's 42 megapixels, so you can crop the heck out of things. We can do a lot of cool things with it. So with that, leave your comments below on what you would like to see, and you know, let me know if you want to be a part of this journey, because as I've said before, 247 Media Group and Camera Sutra are going to India. There are some things that I have planned in India that I would like to do, and I can try to do more vlogs from there, so you can actually get to see India and experience it for the different things that I'm doing, if you're interested in that. Because a lot of people have that as a bucket list. They want to go to India, they want to do stuff. So if that's you, leave it in the comments below, and I will try to show you some things that could be very cool. Show you some not so cool things too, things to watch out for when you're actually out there. The other big thing is being able to speak the language. Everyone does speak English, but you can always also get taken for a ride. So I think with me being able to speak the language, be able to do things, and you being able to see the different things, I think the experience might be a little bit different for you. But let me know in the comments what you would like to see, because I think it's now time to actually experience life, what we talked about in our last video. We're too worried about our gear. We just don't take the time to experience life, and that's what I'm making out of this trip. I'm gonna see if my wife wants to participate in some of the vlogs. She can. If she doesn't, fine, no big deal. But I am going to experience it and actually capture it to the best that I can with this little guy. And Canon, thank you for making this freaking camera, because up until now, all the other vlogging style cameras, I absolutely hate them. It's just annoying. This thing has really changed my perspective. High quality video. It's outstanding. Less headache. And yes, I'll take my MacBook Pro with me so I can actually just go ahead and edit from wherever I am and be able to get these videos out to you guys. So with that, like, subscribe, be nice to each other, and please leave your comments below on what you would like to see. And I will most definitely talk to you before I head out to India later this week. So thank you.